Welcome to Taxonomy Online Mathematics. We are solving some questions on Osu Presec just ended mid-semester exam. So we want to take some of the questions. The first question is on number basis. So we are having if 57 base 8 or 57 base 8 is equals to 233 base x, you have to find the value of x, the base in which 233 is written. Now you can see that each of the base or both sides of the equal sign have different bases. This could also be in base 8, we don't know. So the best way to find the value of x is to express each of the side of the equal sign in base 10. So that when each are in the same base, then we can operate and find the value of x. So in expanding to base 10, we already know that we use the base, the place value of each base to multiply each digit. So for example, we are going to have 5 multiplied by the base as in one bracket plus 7 multiplied by the base. Now we can see that these are the two digits we have. Now the place value of 8 is going to be ones. So we know that any number raised to the power 0 gives us 1. So we begin with 0 so that we can get our ones. This will be the 8. So since we are in base 8, so this is 1, this is the 8, then it moves in that order. So I have 1. Then we also have to change this to base x, and that is going to be 2 times x plus 3 times x plus 3 times x. In this case, this is going to be the 1, so I begin with 0, 1, 2. Sometimes some of the mistake we make is that we put the exponent outside the bracket. The moment you put the exponent outside the bracket, it affects all the elements in the bracket. So in this case, the whole of this become 1 if the 0 were to be here. But in this case, it's only the x that will become 1, whilst the 3 will multiply the 1. Alright, so here we are going to have 5 times 8 to give us 40, plus this is taken as 1. So 1 times 7 will give us 7. Then this is x exponent 2 multiplying 2. That will give us 2x exponent 2, plus this is just x multiplying 3 to give us 3x. Then this is taken as 1 times this, we have what? 3. So now the bracket has been solved to give us simple terms. Constant, we can operate this by getting 47 equals to 2x squared plus 3x plus what? 3. So we can see that there's a constant which we can put together. We can see there's a x squared term and there's x to the power 1. So this gives us that what? We have a quadratic equation. So we rearrange this to have a quadratic equation. So I'll have this is moving to this side. So it's going to be, let's say 0 is left since I'm moving this away. I'll be having 2x squared plus 3x plus 3. These are the numbers at the right hand side. So now I am moving the 47 to come here. That is, I am subtracting 47 from both sides. So 47 minus 47 give us 0. Then I will take it from this side. So 0 equals to 2x squared plus 3x. If you operate this, you get minus 44. So this is the quadratic equation. To write it well, we know this always be in the left hand side. Plus 3x minus 44. Then you have our what? 0. So now what we do is that since the coefficient of x squared is 2, it's not unit, we use that number to multiply the constant term, meaning 2 times 44, negative 44, give us negative 88. So now we are going to look for factors of negative 88. When you add, you must get 3. There's a trick here. If here is negative, that is your AC term is negative, and here is positive, it means only one of the factors will be negative, and that will be the smallest one. Because if I have negative 1 plus 3. That is where I can get a positive 2. If the smallest one is negative, then we can get a positive value. So I'm looking for factors of negative 88. We know 88 times what? 11. Sorry, 8 times 11 will give us what? 88. And we are saying that one of them should be the negative and the smallest one. So it means if I use negative 8 times positive 11, I will get this. If I add this, negative 8 plus 11, I will get a positive 3. So to me, our positive 3 is going to be replaced by what? The negative 8 and 11. So I have 2x squared minus 8x plus 11x minus 44, all equals what? 0. So the moment you're having 4 terms, then we group them together. That means the first 2 in one bracket, the last 2 is also in another bracket. So grouping them become 2x squared minus 8. Then we have plus 11x minus 44, all equals what? 0. So right away we look for common factors in each bracket. So a common factor here is going to be 2 is a factor of 8 and 2. Then when we are looking for factors of variables, you take the variable with the lowest exponent. So this is our lowest exponent. So I have this as a factor. Multiplying 1 to give me 2. Multiplying x to give me x squared. That will be. So I'll be having 4 times 2, 8. X times 1 will give me 8x. So this plus common factor here is only 11. X minus 4, all equals what? 0. So here, since we are having a common term, we still factorize our 2x plus 11 in one bracket, then the factor x minus 4 in another bracket. So with this, what do we do? Since we are saying that 2 numbers multiplying to give us 0, it means either one of them is 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0. So 2x plus 11 is equal to 0, or x minus 4 is equal to what? 0. So now we know we subtract 11 from both sides. So 2x equals minus 11. If I continue to clear the coefficient, x is going to be minus 11 over what? 2. Or better still, x is going to be 4. So it means we are adding 4 to both sides. So I get this. But don't forget, we are looking for number base. And number base cannot be negative. So therefore, we can say that the value of x is just what? 4. Since the base cannot be negative. The moment the base cannot be negative, we take only the positive value. So it means that our equation 5, 7 base 8 is the same as 2, 3, 3 base 4. So if you convert this to base 10, you get the same answer as if you convert this to base 10. Alright, so that is what we do under this kind of questions. You change them to the base 10, then you equate and get the value of x. Alright, thank you very much for watching.